Some things destroying your life aren't loud. They don't scream. They don't explode. They just drain you, slowly, silently, every single day. And the scariest part? You've gotten used to them. So before 2026 arrives, there's something you need to do. Eliminate what's quietly stealing your peace, your energy, and your future. Because your next level won't come from doing more. It will come from removing what no longer belongs. Let's begin. 1. People who drain your energy. Some people don to ruin your life in one big moment. They do it quietly, over time. They take your peace, your optimism, your focus, and call it friendship. They show up when they need something and vanish when you do. You keep giving, they keep taking, and the exchange never balances. You tell yourself, that's just how they are. But it's not. It's how they've trained you to be. Every minute you spend explaining, fixing, or rescuing them is a minute you'll never get back. They don't just waste your time, they weaken your spirit. So stop making excuses for people who drain you. You don't need to announce your exit. Just disappear quietly. Let your peace become the message they never heard. Because in 2026, your energy must be earned, not stolen. 2. Waiting for the perfect time. You say you will start when you're ready, when it's easier, when you feel confident. But here's the truth. You will never feel ready. Fear always disguises itself as waiting for the right time, and that illusion will steal years from you. People die with their best ideas still locked in their heads, dreams buried under excuses like next week and someday. But someday isn't a day on the calendar. If you don't begin now, you'll look back one day and wish you had. Start messy. Start scared. Start without permission. Progress is always ugly in the beginning, but messy action beats perfect hesitation because time doesn't wait, and neither should you. 3. The need to be understood by everyone. You explain yourself too much. Why you said no, why you changed, why you're quiet now. But you don't owe an explanation to anyone who isn't living your life. Understanding isn't required for respect. Boundaries are. When you seek to be understood by everyone, you hand them power over your peace. They get to decide if your choices are valid, but validation is not love. It's control dressed as concern. Stop letting people debate your growth. Say less. Move in silence. The right people will understand without a word. The wrong ones will twist your silence into guilt. Either way, you win, because you stopped performing for approval. 4. Comparing your life to others. Comparison is a silent poison. It turns gratitude into jealousy and peace into pressure. You scroll through highlights and forget they're staged. You measure your behind the scenes against someone else's edit. You don't see their breakdowns, their doubts, their debt. You just see filters, captions, and illusion, and you start believing your progress isn't enough. But that's how insecurity sells, by making you feel behind. Mute it, unfollow it. Your life doesn't need to look like anyone else's to be meaningful. The only timeline that matters is your own, and peace begins where comparison ends. 5. The story. You tell yourself about being a victim. You've been hurt, yes, but pain isn't a personality. If you keep telling the story of how everything goes wrong for you, your mind will make sure that story stays true, because the brain listens to repetition more than reality. Victimhood feels safe. It absolves you from trying again. It gives you sympathy when you've stopped believing in change. But sympathy won't save you. Action will. And no one can rewrite your story but you. You don't need revenge, you need release. Stop rehearsing what broke you. You're not the person it happened to anymore. You're the one who survived it, and that changes everything. 6. The habit of proving your worth. You've spent years trying to be enough for people who never noticed. You overwork, overgive, over-explain, hoping someone will finally say, "I'm proud of you." But that voice you're waiting for, it has to come from you. Because approval is a thirst that never ends. When you prove yourself constantly, you forget that you already have value. You become addicted to validation, and addiction always costs peace. It's not strength to chase people who can't see your worth. So stop performing, stop auditioning. Let silence speak for your confidence. Those who truly see you won't need proof, and those who don't never will. 7. Mental clutter and digital overload. Your mind is overloaded, not from thinking, but from noise. Endless notifications, messages, tabs, distractions. You've trained your brain to be in 5 places at once and never truly hear. Silence feels uncomfortable because you've forgotten what focus feels like. Every time you check your phone, your brain resets its attention span. Every scroll weakens your depth of thought. It's not harmless. It's rewiring you. You can't build peace in a mind that never rests. So clean your digital space. Delete, unsubscribe, disconnect. Protect your focus like it's your fortune. Because in 2026, clarity is the new wealth. 8. Fake urgency and forced availability. You don't have to reply instantly. You don't have to be reachable 24/7. You're not a customer service line. You're a human being. Availability has become a modern form of slavery. People will label you distant the moment you protect your time. Let them. You're not being rude, you're being free. Every urgent thing will survive without your immediate response. Most crises fix themselves when ignored long enough. So stop apologizing for being unavailable. You deserve slow mornings and silent hours. Your peace doesn't need Wi-Fi. Your presence doesn't need to be online. 9. Overthinking, disguised as intelligence. You call it analyzing, but it's fear wearing a smart mask. You replay every scenario until it becomes regret. You think more, feel less, and call that control. But overthinking isn't wisdom. It's self-doubt in disguise. Thinking deeply is powerful, but thinking endlessly is paralysis. No decision feels safe when you live in prediction mode. You can't calculate your way out of uncertainty. So make choices faster. Trust your instincts. Let life prove itself instead of proving it on paper. Clarity comes from movement, not from mental debate. And overthinking has never protected anyone, only delayed them. 10. Saying yes. While abandoning yourself, you say yes because you're kind. But kindness without boundaries is self-betrayal. You agree to things that drain you to avoid conflict, guilt, or judgment. And every unnecessary yes steals time from your real priorities. People will call you rude when you start saying no. Let them. You're not being cold, you're being honest. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you real. And honesty is the highest form of love for yourself and others. You can't heal in places that constantly demand your energy. You can't grow while pleasing everyone but yourself. 2026 isn't about who you keep. It's about who you stop performing for. Say no loudly. Live quietly. Your peace, your focus, your future, they're not found by adding more. They're found by subtracting what drains you. Every elimination is an evolution. Every no creates space for something truer to enter. You don't need to wait for January or a Monday or someday. Start now, quietly, ruthlessly. Remove what doesn't belong before 2026 arrives. Because your transformation won't come from shouting your goals, it will come from silently outgrowing everything that no longer fits. So tell me, which one of these are you cutting first? Comment below. And remember, quiet elimination is loud success.